Coming up next, Coronado School of the Arts. For 10 years, the Coronado School of the Arts has mixed high school academics with a unique arts curriculum. The school is open to all students, and its story is indicative of the financial struggle arts programs face throughout the state. Associate producer Tobin Najat has more.
It was the music of something beginning and...
COSA is a safe and nurturing place for students who have to be artists.
Why to do that?
A place where people can come and explore what they want to do after high school.
For 10 years, the Coronado School of the Arts has offered youth in San Diego County the opportunity to pursue their dreams. Located at Coronado High School, around 130 COSA students mix regular high school classes with an extended arts curriculum.
This one would work better because you have larger areas to work within.
Enterprise, you've got enterprise.
We have 5 different departments. Musical theater is one of them. That's our largest department. We have instrumental music, technical theater, visual art, and classical and contemporary dance.
It's the one place in the county where you can immerse yourself in what you want to do and then be able to complement that with a good academic education. So you kind of get the best of both worlds out of your high school career.
Hey, down, push the track 4, turn out, 6,
I'm from Poway, and I was on the dance team at my regular high school, and I didn't feel like I was dancing enough, and I really wanted to be able to immerse myself in an environment where I could be surrounded by people that were as passionate with dance as I am. And so I just decided to look into this program, and then I fell in love with it, and I'm here now.
It's a safe haven for kids who may be at risk, who may come from disadvantaged backgrounds, who've never really belonged before.
For years, California schools have been forced to scale back or close their arts programs entirely. Despite its location in affluent Coronado, COSA faces substantial financial hurdles.
Okay, and you're giving her advice?
Kind of, yeah.
The Coronado School District can only fund 45% of COSA's operating costs. The rest comes from an independent foundation.
Some changes here.
Okay.
The COSA Foundation is entirely volunteers. It's made up primarily of parents of current students, although it includes parents of alumni as well. There is no paid staff. We generally raise funds kind of the old-fashioned way by having an annual gala with an auction attached, by having home tours, by having bake sales.
COSA is in the final phase of construction on a new $21 million facility paid for by school bonds and community development funds.
We will have 2 theater venues, 3 dance studios, music technology rooms, music orchestra rooms, drama rooms, visual art studios, etc. This place will be top of the line, state of the art.
Despite the new facility, the COSA Foundation still must raise over half of the program's operating budget.
Really, the only long-term solution is an endowment which will give us an income stream to support the School of the Arts permanently.
I think that more money has to be spent on the arts. And I know I hear that about about science and math a lot, and I would agree with that too. I think that should be a lot more money spent on math and science, but I also think that people are really missing the boat if they don't understand that people who do art, whether they're going to be artists or not, it expands that ability to be creative in any endeavor that they do.
It's relaxing. Let's release the stress mostly. Just writing your emotions on paper. Instead of using words, you use pictures.
Speaking as a teacher who teaches arts classes as well as academic classes, the first thing I would want to emphasize is that the arts need to be core curriculum in all public high schools, not considered as just frivolous classes that are susceptible to budget cuts every time they come around. Because it's been proven that students who have arts classes will develop other parts of their brains. They become better students overall. They do better on the SATs. They do better in life in general.
1, 2, 3. Wait.
Without art, society doesn't have that mirror to look into. We don't reflect upon ourselves. We don't reflect upon our customs and our attitudes and our problems as societies. That's what artists do. Artists ask hard questions. And then they reflect possible answers to those questions in their pieces of art, and it makes people think.
And say to those who blame us for the way we chose to fight.
Where are we going to get our artists? Unless we nurture them in the secondary schools and in the elementary schools. They're not just going to spontaneously appear in society. You have to give them a place in which they have to learn about what kind of an artist they are and what is important to talk about within their art. And if they don't have that, that place in which they can converse with other people as artists and a safe place in which to do their art, we'll have fewer and fewer artists. Fewer and fewer people will take the risk of being an artist, and it's a huge risk.
It was an entire career shift from what I wanted to do before, which was basically being a lab technician and researching something, and then now I want to go out and follow my artistic dream, which wasn't even an option for me a couple years ago.
I came mainly only as an actress, but through time I found that I really liked singing too.
I want to major in musical theater, do a minor in something that I can have a backup plan with, but then move to New York, go to Broadway, and see what I can do out there.
My goal is to get a BFA of dance in college. I mean, I want to go work and dance in Europe.
I want to major in musical theater and then move to New York City afterwards and try my luck on Broadway.
COSA's new facility is scheduled to open in December, but school administrators worry that without a more reliable funding source, the daily operation of this school is in jeopardy.